What's up guys, Penguin Overlord here, and welcome back to Ghost Recon Breakpoint. In this video, I'm going to review the Mk17 Shorty, which you get for defeating Gargoyle, otherwise known as Titan Omega, in the Critical Threat raid. Now, this weapon, with its signature ability, is Optimal Mobility, and honestly, it's not that great of an ability, so we're just going to start off right there with that. So, optimal mobility basically means that this weapon has the optimal sort of setup to encourage mobility. So it's got the stock right here. Let me go check my other Mk17 Shorty for the other stock. For the name of the stock, excuse me. It's the Mini SC. It's got that. It's got a short barrel, so that means it has optimal mobility. Well, not really, because this is basically a reskin of the Mk17 Shorty. If you look at the Mk17 Shorty here, actually let me de-equip it real quick and compare it right here. I'm in gear mode, so it's got extra handling and accuracy, but without those stats, it's basically the exact same stats as a default Mk17 Shorty. So this gun really isn't all that special, and actually, I'm going to equip it real quick. It is, if you compare the aim down sights time, it's not really that different from each other, but this just feels a slight bit faster. If you look at the attachments for this weapon, which are all the same, I have them all: the digital scopes, standard mag, the shift vertical foregrip, same as the ones on the Mk17 Shorty, but this also has the Mini SC stock stats, which has a -7% time to aim, which isn't really all that much, but as you just saw, it felt a touch faster. So this gun really is just a reskin, which is really disappointing because the other raid weapon rewards are actually pretty good and have their own decent abilities, but this isn't really all that useful. Optimal mobility, it doesn't really do anything for you that the regular Mk17 Shorty does, which is disappointing because the Critical Threat raid, it offers additional challenges on top of the regular raid, and I would expect that getting a weapon from the hardest difficulty with the raid should actually be more, I guess, beneficial than just a mere reskin of a weapon. So that was disappointing. It looks cool though, and it's a decent assault rifle. As you can see, I've had it upgraded to Mark III, and it does 37 damage with a fire rate of 550 rounds per second. So, you know, it's the trade-off of the 7.62 assault rifles. It hits hard, but it has a slower rate of fire, which you may or may not like. It does the job. It takes down enemies fairly well, but I kind of expect a little bit more out of a raid reward weapon than it takes down enemies fairly well, and its signature mobility is completely useless. So Ubisoft, just like with the light machine gun from Ball in the normal raid, this gun needs to be reworked, because this optimal mobility doesn't really do anything for you. And I hope Ubisoft in a future update would give this weapon something actually useful. Maybe more damage, maybe faster rate of fire while retaining the same damage. You know, this gun needs something. And right now, it's just a fancy reskin, which is disappointing. But that's going to be it for this video. It's an okay weapon, but I kind of expect more than okay from the Critical Threat raid rewards. Now, the other guns, which I'm going to do reviews on, are actually pretty good in their own ways, and they are special, so this is going to be probably the only real negative review on these weapons, but so yeah, look forward to those videos. But yeah, I'm just not impressed with the Mk17 Shorty Gargoyle at all, especially since, at least for me, when I played the Critical Threat raid, Gargoyle was the hardest one for me to take out, because I kind of screwed up a couple of times and let the team down a bit. But yeah, this is not a fantastic, I mean, it's an okay weapon, but it's not something special worth spending the time to do Critical Threat raid. So yeah, that's going to be it for now. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm Penguin Overlord, and I will catch you all next time. Take care, guys.